This is vacation vibes. This is like the most sweet fizzy drink. This smells like sex on the beach. The drink, I mean. Hello darlings, and welcome to another video. So as usual, you ask, I deliver. There is round 2 of my cheap summer fragrances. So guys, when it comes to summer fragrances, let's be honest, they're usually, not always, but usually citrusy, light, airy. There is no point spending so much money on that kind of fragrance because we have so many great ones in a very low price point. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Unfortunately, I will not have most of them with me because, you know, it's hard to have every single fragrance in this world. But I will do my best to describe them for you. And also keep in mind, if it's not here, it doesn't mean I didn't have it, used it and tested it. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right in. But before we do that, please don't forget to subscribe and of course follow me on Instagram. Also, what is the most important, check out my first video about cheap summer fragrances and also the best summer fragrances, bougie edition, if you feel like it. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right in with this one. And I'm gonna start with Beyonce Hit Rush. This is basically like Escada Taj Sunset dupe, but way cheaper. Even though Escada is still quite cheap, this is even cheaper. And this is so tropical. This is like tropical fruits, a little bit aquatic, not too citrusy though. Just fantastic. I really like it. Unfortunately, the longevity is not the best, but it's so beautiful. It's sweet, it's fruity, and very tropical. So it just screams summer. I love it. I really do, and I've been using it quite a lot. Like, look at the bottle, guys. I really used it up quite a bit. And you keep worrying, what am I gonna do with all these fragrances? Don't worry, I'll use them. Alright, next one that I have for you is from Burberry, and this is a fragrance that I used to use quite a lot when I was younger. And my mom used to use it and she loved it, and that is Burberry The Beat. Nobody really talks about it, and to me this is such a good fragrance. It's quite long lasting, it's fresh, it's really uplifting, and it has an amazing note structure because it has pepper, some cardamom, some iris, tea, it has mandarin orange, musk, cedar. So basically it's a very interesting green woody fragrance, but it's still quite sweet and quite feminine with a little bit of spice in the beginning. Very interesting, it's beautiful. As I said, it's uplifting and it's appropriate for any occasion. It really is. So I highly recommend checking it out. The longevity, I would say it's like 6 to 7 hours, but you have to overspray a little bit. Other than that, you're good. And it has a very nice bottle. I like it. And I used to use it a ton. Okay, next one we have Calvin Klein. You asked me a lot about Calvin Klein, so here it is. But I genuinely really like it. And this one is one of my favorites from Calvin Klein, and that is Eternity Now. We have loads of Eternities. I like the Now one the most. So this is a typical fruity floral, perfect for summer, very feminine, non-offensive. It is just beautiful. But it has one of my favorite notes, which is lychee. I really love the note of lychee. Also it has sorbet, it has some peach blossom neroli, musk and ambroxan in the dry down. So it has a very nice classic note structure. There's nothing incredible, but I really enjoy it. It is quite sexy as well. Like one of the most beautiful fruity florals within that price range, you know? So I really recommend it. Check it out. Next we have a fragrance by Hugo Boss, and that is one that I really enjoyed back in the day, especially when I just started working and, you know, it was hot and I liked it for work basically. And that is Mavi Perfume, and it has beautiful pink bottle. The bottle is really cute. Unfortunately, as you come close to it, it is quite plasticky, but that's okay, whatever. This one I really like because it is a mixture of rose and cactus flower. So it is very zesty, sweet, feminine. It is a little bit sharp at first sniff. I really enjoy it. It stays quite long on the skin. It has sandalwood in the dry down, so it gets quite creamy as it dries down. Very nice fragrance. I really have to say this is one of the nicest, again, within that price range. And it's very interesting because, you know, not many fragrances have a cactus note. So check this one out. I must say this is very nice on lasting power, 7 hours for sure. There is also the intense version, which is basically only that cactus flower and rose and some in the dry down. But you know, it's very prominent on that. So I would even more suggest the intense one. But both of them are very similar to each other and really nice. Okay, next one we have Moschino I Love. This is another fragrance that I used to wear to death when I was younger. This is very similar to, what is it called? Light Blue. Light Blue by Dolce & Gabbana, but way cheaper, and it's actually sweeter and surprisingly more complex. I see more florals to it, more woods. It's very nicely blended. It has some Lily of the Valley as well. And for eau de toilette, again, fantastic lasting power and very good projection. It does project like a beast. If you overspray, everyone will smell you. I remember I used to wear it in college, and every time in summertime I would pull it out and everyone knew I was walking around the hallway because they could smell I Love. So yeah, really like this one. Next we have another Calvin Klein, and that is Into You for Her. Another fragrance I used to use to death. It's very creamy, it's vanilla, with a little bit of citruses, but not too much. It's a very smooth and creamy scent, very beautiful, sexy, smooth, just fantastic. Unfortunately, it doesn't really project and it doesn't have the best longevity, but the scent itself is amazing. So many people also ask me if it's actually similar to Fragrance de Bois perfume, and no. To be honest, I get why people say that, but no, it's not really similar. To be completely honest, I really enjoy Calvin Klein Into You. I might even get a bottle soon for sentimental reasons. I really like it, but you have to keep in mind it is a close to the skin fragrance, but it's perfect for summer cuddling. Why not? Check it out. Okay, next we have this one nobody talks about, but I love it. I used to use it when I was a teenager, and it's still in stock, online at least. And that is Masaki, wait, let me read it, because Masaki Matsushima, and the fragrance is called Fluo. That's it, Fluo. It has a very in-your-face of a bottle, but the fragrance, guys, it is so good. That one is just amazing. It's very in your face, tropical fruits. It's grapefruit, it's passion fruit, it's kumquat in the top, and then you have nectarine and some florals and musk in the dry down. This is like tropical flowers and tropical fruits in a bottle. This is vacation vibes. This is like the most sweet fizzy drink. This smells like Sex on the Beach, the drink I mean. This really smells like it. It really reminds me of it. It's very zesty, it's sweet, but it's fresh. I love Fluo. I actually might get it as well, because now I'm getting sentimental, because these fragrances I used to wear in the good times of my life. Not that I don't have good times now, but you know, I'm just sentimental sometimes. Yeah, I really love Fluo. I'm sure many of you didn't even know that existed, because it's not a very hyped up fragrance. It's never been. But it's inexpensive. It smells absolutely fantastic. Longevity projection, moderate, but it's so worth it. And from the price, guys, you cannot go wrong. So check out Fluo. It's so good. It is so good for summer. Okay, and next we have a fragrance that I recommended you very much in the beginning of the year, and that is Lanvin Girl in Capri. And that is a very citrusy fragrance, but more of a sharp citrus, like a zesty citrus than a sweet one, with driftwood in the background. So it's a very nice fragrance, very interesting take on those, you know, summer freshies. It's a little bit more sophisticated, but the price is still fantastic. So I highly recommend checking Girl in Capri. I'm not going to ramble too much about it because I don't want to get you tired with that one, but I really enjoy it. And again, the price is fantastic on that one, so check this one out. And that is it, my lovelies. If you have any other cheapy but a goodie for summer specifically, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. I love you and see you in my next video. Bye!